So you want to get into 3D printing, huh? I ran a 3D printing business for several years, and I have one thing to tell you. Do it. It can likely be one of the most rewarding things that you do, even if it's for a hobby. Or you can make things and sell them on Etsy or anywhere for that matter. You want to make fishing lures, you want to make cookie cutters, just do it. But the one thing that's going to happen, I will absolutely guarantee you, your first print of your own, not somebody else's file or something, is probably going to go bad. And that's how it works. You got to accept all those bloopers. It's going to be tons of them. It's going to be non-stop bloopers, but keep going. Don't give up, and it will pay off. I can't tell you how many failures, how many bloopers over the years, and I kept going and kept doing it, and it worked awesome. Came up with some really cool stuff. I still make parts for my equipment, for my construction, but I had bloopers, several of them, to be exact. And the bloopers were my learning. That was my, well, I got to do it better. When I got the part or whatever it was that I needed correct, I would make something else or make it better again. But I had a lot of bloopers, many bloopers, and it never ended. I mean, you're going to wake up in the morning someday and you're going to find that the spool, the filament snapped, came detached. There was a blooper in the filament, and it's all over the floor, everywhere. It happens. That's how it works. They're fairly safe machines if you do them right. But, like I said, bloopers are inevitable. You're going to go through some spools of filament that, well, you're going to throw it away, but that's okay. It's not that expensive to get into. It's not crazy money to get into it. And every time you do a new print, you're going to be close, but no cigar. But, well, you know what? Can somebody comment what the hell that even means? Close, but no cigar. Meaning, it's going to come out, but it's not going to be how you want it. Comment, tell me below what the hell, where that saying came from, because I want to know. Because I have been close, but no cigar 1,000 times. Maybe more, based on what you can see here. But you have to keep going. That's how it works. This is the way of our future, and a lot of people make a lot of money. You basically start a project, let it go, see what happens. When something breaks, I don't know, start over, do it again, but don't give up. The only ones that think that this is a bad deal or bad thing to do, they're the ones that gave up. You don't need to give up. This is, if you don't give up, you're going to be well, I'm going to guess 75% of people give up because they think it takes too long. You don't just design something, turn the printer on and walk away and come back in a half hour and it's done. Some of these prints and that you see in front of you are 4-hour prints. But the beauty of it is you walk away and come back and your print is done. Or maybe not. It could be messed up. But that's how it works. 3D printing is, I don't know, we've barely touched the surface on it. Failure is learning. A blooper is learning. Make it happen because you can make all kinds of stuff. You can make toys for your kids. It's endless what you can do. But you just have to keep doing it. It's that simple. And if you don't, well, I don't know what to tell you. I would, find something else to do because this is not difficult. You start with something very tiny and you work your way up. And work your way through the bloopers because they're inevitable. They're almost guaranteed. No, they're guaranteed. You can't run them perfect. But once you figure out your design, now you can keep printing it for pennies. These are the materials are pennies. The equipment is not that expensive anymore, and they've perfected it so nice. I use one brand, Creality. That was the one I had. I have went through at least 20 printers. That's how much printing I did 24/7. But that doesn't mean that that's the one you need to buy. I'll list one below that I've evolved to. It's just I keep with the smaller platform printers because that's all I need. I have some big ones if I need to print stuff, but again, I'm doing stuff for my construction jobs or whatever right now, or stuff around the house. I want to make a towel rack for my bathroom, towel holder. That's what I do. I want to make a phone holder that somebody can put a suction cup on it and hang it in your bathroom while you take a shower. Easy to do. You just make one. Make a cookie cutters, all your own special designs. It's simple to do, but don't give up. That's the key. The number one thing that people don't do, they turn the printer on, they walk away. If your first layer doesn't work, you got to start over. Figure out your first layer, and you figured out 50% of your mistakes. Number two is people don't accept a blooper. It's a machine. Something can go wrong. But just don't give up. Everything will work out in the end, and you will be completely satisfied, and you'll have some the gratitude is big because it's something you designed. But just keep going. Don't stop. Everything will work. But the printer I suggest, it's Creality K1. It's enclosed. You can do all the different kinds of filaments. It's faster. It's clean. It's not that expensive. And the filament, depending on what you're buying, is not that expensive for what. If you're going to sell stuff, it's peanuts for what you're selling. What you're selling is your time and your design, your memory. And that's basically how it works. But don't stop. Keep going. You will succeed. These are not that difficult. Pick a program that you want to learn for your 3D. There's a ton of them out there. Go on YouTube. Watch the videos of people teaching. And it doesn't take long. Put in your time. You will get rewarded. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I do all kinds of stuff like this. A lot of my projects I do off-grid stuff. You see my off-grid projects. You'll see a ton of stuff, parts that I print for my own use because you can't purchase these items somewhere else. They're just custom made hangers, clips, trim pieces, anything like that. That's what you can do with the 3D printers. The sky's the limit. The sky is the limit. Actually, there's another one. What does that mean? The sky is the limit. Somebody comment below. What does that mean? Who came up with that? Close but no cigar and the sky's the limit are, I think, opposite. But comment below. I'd like to know. Like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing stuff like this. It's fun. And don't give up. Now this is pretty cool. I'm going to show you the printer I referred to earlier, the Creality K1C, fully enclosed, totally silent. You can run this in your bedroom if you want. I actually did when I had my knee replacement. I sat there and made parts. That's making parts for my diesel heater. As I said, you can do whatever you want. It's running off of a BLUETTI Elite 100. There's no power right now. The power is out when this video was taken, and it ran that whole print. It'll run several of those prints. It handles it fine. I take this in my camper when I travel, and I print items while I'm on the road. If you want to be the cool kid on the block, take it to the park with you with the BLUETTI and the 3D printer. Print on the picnic table. Take it anywhere you want. With these two items, you can print all day long wherever you are at. I will list both of these items down below because I am a firm believer in both of them. And I actually have the BLUETTI Apex 300. That will run your whole house, your whole tiny home, plus your printers, plus your heaters, plus whatever you like. But the point is, you can do this anywhere. Like, subscribe, and follow along, and I appreciate it.